How internet shaming took down the manosphere. Welcome to new little series called Elevate with Paul, and we're going to talk about the manosphere or men's help space and red pill space. It goes by a lot of different names. You also have your MGTOW, your pickup artistry, your incels. They all get lumped into the same thing. And we're going to talk about how internet shaming took all of this down. Well, is taking it down as we speak. All right. And how that, of course, affects you and what that means and why that's important. And you can say, well, I don't care about the manosphere, or I'm not in the manosphere, or I don't, whatever you want to say. If you're a guy and you go out and have relationships with women, all right, then this is something that's important to you. So they did a study. I'll put the link in the chat or description, which basically the study determined that people who are piling onto internet shaming in the name of social justice, oftentimes, or in the name of integrity, or in the name of some sort of justice, like this person, we need to take this person down, right? The takedown videos, all those things. The study demonstrated that people that participate in that, people that jump into comments and those sorts of things, they do so because they're really getting into, it's not because of morality or because of a feeling of justice. The reason they're doing it is specifically because they're being rewarded by taking somebody else down. So it's sadistic. And that study actually demonstrated that the motivation is more sadism or sadistic behavior, meaning wanting to, in this case, harm somebody else and feel a gratification for that, versus actually, have any sense of justice, right? And so keep that in mind, because what you're seeing a lot more of, and it's only going to escalate in the areas that are designed to help men out, is a lot of, counter information of people trying to shame content creators, shame individuals like yourself for, seeking out information from any of these creators or communities. And so there's going to be this effort to shame you, to say that you're a bad person for doing this, that you're a misogynist, you're this, you're that. And, all of those things are really there just because the person doing the shaming, the people doing those takedown videos on other creators, all of those things, the people building brands off of that, they're doing it because they're fueling a sadistic part of themselves. They're essentially bullies, right? And so the same thing that goes into bullying, right? The same thing that motivates bullies, okay? And bullies tend to be weaker people who try to, they try to dominate and use, coercion and, say, to be sadistic towards people that they perceive as weaker than them, but really they're internally weaker, right? Like, we know when you stand up to a bully and fight him, he doesn't like it very much. Usually he goes down, right? So it's the same sort of thing. You're going to see that sort of behavior. It's stimulating the bully inside of these people who are weak on the inside. These people who are weak on the inside are going to participate in all of the drama, right? And so what does this drama do? Like, why is all this drama there? Well, you have to understand, though, that helping, all right, so shame and shaming men has been done classically, right? Probably for as long as we've existed. It's classically been done as a tool to control you. Okay. Shame is used as a tool for control. The easiest way a girl can get you to do whatever she wants is she can just press what I call the insecurity button. You're insecure, boom, right? And then guys will run around and try to show her she's not insecure, that he's not an insecure man. Okay. It's like all a girl has to do is say something that devalues or shames the guy, and or indicates, well, if you're not doing what I think the standard should be or what I want, then you're this insert shame word. Insecure is the one that tends to be used or whatever. Then now, that you'll see just guys controlled by that, and so guys are so easily controlled by women. Really, they just need to hit the shame button and a guy will do whatever. You know what I mean? He'll do whatever it takes to not be that. That's how easy it is for men classically, most men, especially, let's say probably 80% of guys respond to that. Well, that works too in any space that's designed to help guys out. So, if you're trying to sort of break free from the societal programming that's designed to make you into more or less a slave to a system, more or less a slave to other people's imperatives, and you're seeking out information to help you with that, how to have better relationships, how to, be a better guy, right? If you're seeking out that information, well, what's more convenient than being able to shame every resource and most resources that would offer you that help and those skill sets, and sort of equalize them all as grifters, and this is bad and this is bad information. And that's what it is, right? And it's so easy to do. I mean, it's so easy to take down any sort of area that's designed to help men out because of the shame button. Women don't get triggered by the shame thing like men do. There's an innate quality to men where we are easily taken down by shame. All right. I'm not saying women never have shame, but it's just different for them. They don't respond to the shame button the same way that men do. They don't respond to the you're insecure, you're weak, pressing that button, And so, like, because that button is so, easy to press for men, it's what do other content creators? We're not out in the wilderness clubbing each other to death to see who's better, right? So what other way to do it? Well, it's through internet shaming. Well, this guy, this guy did this, and how did, if you follow him, then there's something wrong with you, and this guy did that, and it's just mudslinging and mud flinging back and forth, right? And so a bunch of people just dunking on each other. That's what it's all turned into, because most people, don't care about helping themselves. They care about, that they care about distracting themselves from their problems. And so the shame button and dunking on each other, the kayfabe, as it's been called, like WWE wrestling, Jerry Springer style, Maury Povich style drama, right? This is stuff that is going to get the views. The stuff that's going to help you, it's not going to get the views, right? And the algorithms will only push things out to people who care, who need the help through those numbers. And so content creators, people who are designed to try to help you, they get sucked into dunking on each other as well. Well, again, what does that mean? What happens there? Well, now women can just say, well, see, you look at all these losers, just, everybody here in this thing's a loser. Other men can say, everybody here's a loser. Everybody's a grifter now. I'm a grifter. Everybody's a grifter. We're all grifters, right? Everybody, and so we can just equalize everything, right? Just say everybody's a piece of crap. Anything designed to help men out, that doesn't fit, of course, a feminist narrative, or, doesn't fit a gender neutral kind of a thing. Anything that's specifically male and designed to help males, there's something wrong with that. And already in society, we present that masculinity is bad. So, naturally anything to help males out must be evil in some way, must be bad, right? Even helping men become better so that they're better relationship partners, which means they're better for the women that they are in relationships with. Even that, it's like, no, because it's designed to help men out, then that means that, must be evil, must be wrong. So that's the narrative, right? And then it's so easy to dunk on each other and have that shame, right? And so that's what you see. That's what is happening. You're watching it in real time. And, it's something that I'm not participating in. I've been aware of this ever since I got started. This is something I've seen before, and I saw my video last week on it. So, but I just want you to understand, though, that if you are wanting to make yourself better, wanting to do better, wanting to have better results in your life, and wanting to just be a better person, you're going to be someone who doesn't participate in it. When I say don't to participate in it, I mean, don't show up in my comment section telling me, dunking on some other content creator. That's participating in it. Don't jump on Twitter or wherever, just to gossip about other people. That's participating in the shaming tactics. Because look, let's say you got douchebag creator coach guy over here, right? Who really isn't good. Okay. Let's say he's a terrible person, whatever. Okay. Well, by dunking on that guy and making that a thing and making that the focus, it just adds to the message of everybody in the men's help area that are any coach, any counselor, any expert or person that is helping men out, they're all bad, right? It just adds to that narrative. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, that you have to support people who are shitty people, but I'm saying that should just be off of your radars, anything to even worry about or think about. you know just focus on yourself and making yourself better. If you're in internet comment sections talking trash about somebody, you're wrong, is really what I'm trying to say right now. If you're a content creator doing takedown videos on other people, and I'm not talking about response videos because some other idiot did a takedown on you. Some people will have to do that, but if you're doing takedowns on other people, and now some of you guys are going to go, well, what about this guy you work with, Paul? He's done these takedown videos or whatever. I don't care. You're doing the exact thing I'm telling you I'm not going to participate in, and that you shouldn't either. All right. Not everybody does the right thing, to include people I work with. All right. Not everybody's perfect. And people I've worked with who've had things to say negative about other people, unprovoked, have done takedowns and dunk on other people videos, people that I've worked with that have done that, and I'm not talking again in response to attacks. It's different if you're having to respond to attacks and things like that. That's much different. But I'm talking about, just unprovoked. Well, look at this person. We're going to dunk on him. I just don't think that that's productive for you helping yourself do better. Like if you want to have better relationships, you want to have a better mindset, and you want to have a better life, you should be out living life, not on the internet paying attention to internet drama. You see what I'm saying? And the vast majority, like so many of you guys that you're not, most of you guys who are doing that are going to hear this message and it's going to go in one ear out the other. So I'm not trying to change anybody's mind, but this is a message for those of you guys that are coming to a men's help area of the internet to try to find help. And what you're finding is just idiots dunking on other idiots, or even smart people and people with value participating in this stuff, in the drama. How are you getting help, right? How's it helping you? It's not really. And what it does is it sends this counter message that anything designed to help men out is somehow broken, is somehow wrong, and is somehow something you shouldn't participate in. You need to go into some general gender neutral psychological area, which is going to train you to be basically subservient to a system and other people's goals and imperative, rather than serving and approaching your goals and increasing your value, right? And so that's what the message is. And at any rate, it's not, there's no justice here. It's not people who have anything benevolent. All right. People who are participating in the comment sections to slam on other creators, other people. Okay. Those people are being sadist and stimulating that part of their brain to want to bully or trash other people. That's all it is. There's no justice to it. No matter what that person says to themselves, the research shows it and the behavior shows it. It doesn't matter how good that person is or bad that person is that they're dunking on. It's just them feeling better about themselves for being able to shit all over somebody else. And when content creators do it and people who are designed to help you do it, they're wrong. If I've done it before, I'm wrong. Okay. I don't really participate much in that, but I mean, who knows, right? It can happen. So, it's a natural thing that people can do, but it's wrong. It's not helping you. And it's gotten so bad that, you know, refraining from that shit and really insulating yourself from it and focusing on just the things that are going to help you, that is going to be a better use of your time. Anyway, that's my video for today. I'm doing this little series here. Yeah, this little series called Elevate with Paul. So tune in. I'm going to try to do one of these maybe short little videos live every single day. And I'll try to get it pinned down on a time that works too, so you guys can count on it. And we're going to do more things that are going to help you elevate yourself rather than, participate in drama that's not really useful to you. All right. So that's the message. Oh, if you need some more help, click on any of the links below. I got in the description. If you're not on my list, my newsletter full of free information, then you need to get on that. If you're not subscribed to my other channel, I'm going to be doing a frame masterclass series that's going to be dropping videos this week. So you need to get on that. Okay. On my Apex Intergame channel, links in the description, subscribe to that. Okay. And yeah, if you want to do some work with me, I got some programs and guys are doing really well. It's not a grift. It's guys actually helping themselves and getting better skill sets. All right. And so it's not about, all that nonsense. It's about actually the reason most of you guys came here to begin with, to better yourselves. Those can be actualized in my programs. I got a year-long program that I'm taking interviews for right now. Some seats are open. So click that link in the description and let's get you started. Thanks again.